Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In. On my crackhead update, this weekend I went and hung out with my buddy, and he rented another limo. So we was on our way to the tavern over on Bryan, and he hadn't been through South Dallas in a minute since he got all that money. So we cruised through South Dallas on Hickory by the Austin Street shelter, and these people was passing out food. I mean, it was SUVs parked everywhere. They passing out food to the homeless up under the bridge. It's right there by the police station. And it was this young chick squatting there taking a shit. These people act like that's normal. They were just walking around, just sitting down there shitting. So I looked, and my old lady rolled the window down and looked at her. And she just looked at us and started laughing and waved. I mean, she got a 15-inch pile of shit sitting up on her. I mean, where she was at on the corner, she 20 feet from the police station. And these people was passing out all this food. They just walking around like it's normal activity. Well, that's South Dallas. That's my crackhead update. Y'all know what it is. Get your shanks out. And let's get ready to ride. Yeah, before I get started, I want to shout out the people in New Orleans and East Louisiana. They've been hit hard by Hurricane Ida. They don't have no electricity, man. Y'all be safe out there. Most of you should evacuate it here. You remember Katrina. I don't know why in the hell you want to stay and it's a hurricane coming. I had told him on one of my videos about the movie Brubaker, close to Texas prison. That warden who was at that prison, he came from the Ramsey unit, and he brought some of Texas punishments with him. Hanging by the handcuffs, standing on soda water crates. That's what they did in Texas. And he became a warden in Arkansas. Now the difference between Brubaker and the Arkansas penal system in Texas they didn't use the scrap. In Texas prison are clean. They were clean as hell. They had special crew of guys, especially when they had inmate guards. They had guys who worked for them. They didn't sweep and mop. They had guys what they call porters. Those guys sweep, mop. Those cell blocks gonna be mopped a minimum of 3 times a day. And we had the GI our cells every other Saturday. You got to take everything out of your cell, sit it out on the run, clean the wall with disinfectant, clean the toilet, but nothing better not be dirty. They better not never find dust on your cell bars. And when you leave out of that cell, they wanted your bed made up. You couldn't just leave your bed all ragged, shoes all around. Everything had to be in the locker. They was real strict on hygiene back in the day. And you definitely was going to take a shower. Every man had to take a shower. That was a straight up beat down if you missed shower. There was no excuses to miss shower. And during that era, it wasn't that many movies made about Texas prison, but Cannonball Express, it was made at a Texas prison. I don't know of no other movies from Texas. A guy wanted me to talk about blind inmates. All those inmates are housed at the Estelle unit. It's located in Huntsville, Texas. It's right outside of Huntsville. Really, it's located in Riverside, but the mail goes to Huntsville. Now that unit has blind inmates, deaf inmates, and a lot of guys on dialysis. It has a regional hospital. A lot of people die at that prison. Some guys come there, they be sick as hell. Coming from prisons in that area, they stop them at the Estelle Hospital first. Now, if you hurt bad enough, they'll take you to an outside hospital. The closest outside hospital, they got a contract with them. If you got stabbed at Cofield, they're not going to drive you all the way to Huntsville. They're going to take you to Palestine to the hospital. in an ambulance. Now, one time I was living on the wing. I think that's E4 at Estelle unit. A lot of blind guys living on that cell block. Most of the guards who work there at that particular cell block got to know sign language, because those guys can't hear. It's a buzzer go off. They can hear the vibration from that buzzer. When they get ready to open the cell door, the buzzer like, and you'll see an officer walk up there and do this. In sign language, that means in and out. That means you can go in your cell, get what you need, make you a cup of coffee, and come back out. Now, I had this guy live on this wing. He's from San Antonio. His name was Chucky. I forget what Chucky's name was. Well, anyway, a lot of people liked Chucky. You know, he got a blind cane, but those guys would help the blind guys out. They put their hand on their shoulder, and you guide them to the chow hall. They got a special area in the chow hall where the handicapped sit. If you're not handicapped, you can't sit in that area. All they got to do is go sit down at the table, and a kitchen worker will bring them their tray. Well, anyway, Chucky had a brother at the Estelle unit. Now, his brother lived on the other end of the prison, and they would meet each other in the shower. He'd be standing there talking to his brother, and the dude be standing there fucking him all the time while he talking to his blind brother. Now, he had the tits and all that. So one day, these guys are cold-blooded. They played a cold game on Chucky. They told Chucky, they said, say, they got women here now. He said, yeah, it's women in this shower. Dude said, yeah, it's women in this shower. That's his brother, standing right beside him. The dude fucking the hell out of him in that shower. He'd meet him in there every day. That was his husband. And Chucky's brother loved that dick, boy. He gonna get him some dick in that shower. And so they got Chucky's hand and put it on his brother. He just rub it on. He don't know that's his own brother. He just rub it on them big tick. I'm thinking he got some big ones, but he's small. He a small little Hispanic guy. He loved dick. Every time I see him in that shower, somebody's fucking him in that shower, and he didn't know that was his brother. So some of the Hispanic inmates got pissed off because there's a black guy fucking his brother. So they told Chucky, you know your brother's a punk. All while you be showering, your brother be getting fucked right there beside you. Because sometimes he be grunting, brother be asking, what's wrong with you? He said, oh, the soap got in my eye. He be lying like a dude be fucking the hell out of him in that shower. So Chucky and his brother, Chucky tried to jump his brother in the chow hall. Now he can't see. He was swinging that blind stick, hitting the wrong damn people. And finally the guards came over there and broke it up because Estelle is real fucking strict. And he got aggressive ass fucking guards work there. The guards there are extremely aggressive. So when he got Chucky out in the hallway, the warden was sitting at the desk asking what the hell he was fighting about. He said, man, my brother be getting fucked in the shower and I didn't even know that. I'm blind, I can't see. They didn't even give him no disciplinary for that. But they had a big fallout. And me, myself, I done seen so many guys get messed over. I ain't ever condoned none of that shit. I had a policy. If you don't do me no dirt, I'm not going to do shit to you. I'm not going to say nothing to you out of the way. I really ain't going to be holding no hell of a conversation with you unless you start the conversation with me. Other than that, I ain't got shit to say. I only talk to guys I've been knowing 25 or 30 years. I've been knowing them guys a long time. Other than that, the rest of them, I don't deal with it. And listen, I got some contraband, you trying to buy it, and I ain't got to be buddy-buddy with you. You got contraband in a maximum security prison, it's going to sell. I don't give a shit what it is. It's going to sell. But it's a lot of stories. There's a lot of blind guys there. That's a real messed up unit. Guards be jumping on the blind guys, jumping on the deaf guys. They always beating somebody up. They done killed several guys over there, the guards have. Slamming them out in the hallway and break their neck. They done killed quite a few people over there. And they real strict. They don't take no kind of bullshit at that prison there. One fight, they damn near send you to high security for a damn fight. Every disciplinary you get is going to be a major disciplinary. They don't know what minor punishment is. There's no minor punishment there. Everything you do is major. So I had to get my ass transferred away from there. I said, man, I can't. The food was good. The food was good. I don't know nothing else to say about the fucking unit. Food was better than the other prisons in that region. Than Eastham, Ferguson, where Wynn unit got good food. Well, other than that, it ain't worth a shit. You know, somebody in the comment section say rap don't influence some of the youngsters. Of course it does. Man, these low IQ dudes, they listen to some bullshit these rappers saying, they go try it. You notice in those rap songs, they don't tell you when you do this dumbass drive-by that it possibly can get the death penalty because you might shoot a kid. In Texas, you shoot a kid under 6, it carries death. They don't tell you that in them rap songs. You know, the media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. Media has the power to influence minds, ideas, behaviors, and the attitude of the masses. Likewise, music does also. You hear one of those rappers say something that sounds slick, people ain't never heard. You go in the inner city, you'll hear these low IQ motherfuckers repeating that same bullshit. So evidently, it influences them. These people got low IQs. They're not smart enough to know that these guys just making these beats to make money off the shit. Yeah, once I was at Bill Clement's unit up in Amarillo, and I didn't go to work that day. I had went to work, but I came in. For some reason I came back to the cell block and he called wreck. I didn't go. And they had BET. They had just put BET on the cable. So a lot of the young black guys stayed in watching BET. And they were all bloods. They were standing up there looking at the TV and the Jay-Z video came on. One of the blood guys told the rest of them, say, man, you hear that song Jay-Z just said, man? You hear what he said? He said for us to kill them whole ass Crips, man. But he didn't know that there was a little Crip in the cell standing at the door looking at the video also. He heard what he said. He didn't know this guy was in his cell. So when they came back from rec, he told the rest of the Crips what he said. They was going to be attacked. So when they called 6 o'clock rec, now we got a full-blown riot on the rec yard. Jay-Z might have sold drugs in the past. He's almost a billionaire now. If you was to take some crack around this man, he'll call the cops on you his damn self. He don't give a shit about no street gang, stupid son of a bitches. He don't care nothing about them. But that's what this clown said. Jay-Z said, attack these hoes, man. We got Jay-Z on our side. You tell me these fuckers ain't stupid. You say they're not influenced by it, bullshit. You know, there's a difference between book smart and common sense. One could get you a good job, and the other can keep you from looking like a fool. You choose which one, or both. It's good to have both. Nothing wrong with street smarts. Y'all follow me over on Patreon. Keep your shanks ready. They're getting the checks, I think, tomorrow. And all hell gonna break loose. The motel's gonna be full. Y'all stay ready to ride on these clowns. The people in the path of that hurricane, y'all be safe. Like and subscribe. And follow me over on Patreon. Thank you for watching.